I don't slam doors no more. I just lock 'em real slow. I used to throw the dishes, screaming till I shook. Now I pour my coffee black and I don't even look. You think I went soft cause I quit raising hell, but the calm in my eyes is a story I won't tell. I traded all my matches for a steady low flame. Same fire, same girl, I just changed the game. Cause I'm the quiet kind of me, the kind you don't see coming till it's done. Smile like Sunday, cold as gasoline. I don't gotta raise my voice to load the gun. Honey, sharpen all you want, I'm already keen. I'm the quiet kind of mean. You like me better breaking, begging on the floor. Easy to forgive a girl still keeping score. But I packed up my anger in a mason jar, set it on the shelf where the good glasses are. Now I sip it real slow when the night gets long. Ain't bitter anymore, just patient and strong. Cause I'm the quiet kind of me, the kind you don't see coming till it's done. Smile like Sunday, cold as gasoline. I don't gotta raise my voice to load the gun. Honey, sharpen all you want, I'm already keen. I'm the quiet kind of mean. Funny how the softest voice can cut the deepest wound. How a woman finds her power in the quiet of a room. I forgave you when I meant it, and I'd still watch you fall. Love and leaving in one breath, that's the meanest love of all. So I don't slam doors no more, I just lock 'em real slow. I packed the truck while you were sleeping, didn't slam a thing, just left you dreaming. I'm not the kind of scream and throw the ring across the floor. I just got real quiet and stopped fighting for the door. You mistook my silence for a woman giving in, but I was counting up the cost of where we'd been. I folded all my tired into a single suitcase, left the porch light on so you could see my empty space. I'll be gone by morning, honey, gone by the dawn. No note on the table, no long drawn out song, just to tell lights fading where the cornfields start. I'm not taking nothing but the keys in my heart. You can keep the good china, keep the house and the lawn. I'll be gone by morning, long gone. Funny how a woman learns to leave before she goes. Years of quiet practice that a husband never knows. I left a little each time you forgot to ask my name, till there was difference between leaving and a heart about to break. I'll be gone by morning, honey, gone by the dawn. No note on the table, no long drawn out song, just two tail lights fading where the cornfields start. I'm not taking nothing but the keys in my heart. You can keep the good china, keep the house and the lawn. I'll be gone by morning, long gone. I loved you when I'm leaving, both of those are true. Took me half my life to learn I'm allowed to. The kindest thing I'll ever do is shut this door so soft. You won't even hear me choosing me at last. So I packed the truck while you were sleeping, and the road's the only thing still keeping me. There's a mason jar of ashes on the windowsill, catches morning light, and it sits there still. They handed me a flag and a folded up goodbye, told me he was peaceful. I know that's a lie. He fought for every breath, like he fought for every dime. Coal dust in his lungs and a debt he couldn't climb. I keep his pocket knife, I keep his wedding band, I keep the calluses he left here on my head. Now it's ashes in the mason jar, whiskey in the glass, one for the road he's on, one for the time that passed. I ain't crying anymore, I just talk to the dark, tell him about my day by the light of a spark. However far he wandered, however far, he's ashes in the mason jar. Folks say move on, like grief's a door you close, but love don't leave a body just 'cause the body goes. I drive his old truck, I cuss the way he cussed. I'm half my mother's mercy, half my daddy's dust. And when the radio plays something that he'd know, I turn it up too loud and I let the whole thing go. Now it's ashes in the mason jar, whiskey in the glass, one for the road he's on, one for the time that passed. I ain't crying anymore, I just talk to the dark, tell him about my day by the light of a spark. However far he wandered, however far, he's ashes in the mason jar. He's gone and he's right here, both at the same time. Heaviest thing I carry and the reason that I climb. I buried him in November and I plant him every spring. Death don't get the last word, not on everything. So there's a mason jar of ashes on the windowsill, still. My mama wore a wedding ring on a chain around her neck. Long after he was gone, long after the wreck. She raised 4 kids on biscuits and a backbone made of steel. Worked the night shift smiling so we'd never know the deal. Never heard her crying, though I know the pillow did. She kept her break in private, that's the bravest thing she hid. She taught me how to stand before, she taught me how to walk, loaded me with quiet and a fire that don't talk. I was born of her fire, raised up in her name, a soft-spoken woman with a slow burning flame. You won't see me coming, you won't hear me roar. I'm my mother's daughter, and that's more than enough and more. Whatever they take, whatever they require, I'll stand, 'cause I was born of her fire. She's silver now and smaller, but her hands still know the work. Still slips me $20, still won't let the worry lurk. And when I face the meanness that this old world can bring, I hear her humming hymns over everything. I am every prayer she whispered, every tear she wouldn't show. I'm the harvest of a woman that the world will never know. I was born of her fire, raised up in her name, a soft-spoken woman with a slow burning flame. You won't see me coming, you won't hear me roar. I'm my mother's daughter, and that's more than enough and more. Whatever they take, whatever they require, I'll stand, 'cause I was born of her fire. The gentlest woman raised the wildest thing I am. She made me soft enough to break and hard enough to down. And if I'm ever half the storm she weathered with a grin, I'll have won the only fight that I was born to win. So she wears a ring on a chain around her neck, and so will I expect. Barkeep, leave the bottle, kill the light. It's just me and the jukebox tonight. I used to hate the quiet, used to fill it up with him. Now I order whiskey neat and let the evening dim. There's an empty stool beside me where the trouble used to sit. I don't miss the noise, I just got used to it. The neon hums a hymn for all the women drinking late. a whiskey for one. They look at me with pity, like a table set for two. But this seat that's staying empty is the bravest thing I do. I raised my kids, I buried hopes, I gave away my prime. Now the only company I'm keeping is my time. There's a kind of freedom in a glass you don't have to share. A woman and her whiskey and a stool in the night air. So pour me a whiskey for one. Here's to the leaving I've finally done, to the bed that's all mine and the long quiet drive. Just a whiskey for one. Alone ain't lonely, not the way they think. There's a fullness in the silence and the ice against the drink. I spent so long afraid of this, an empty chair, a quiet room. Turns out it's the safest place I've been since I was a bride. So barkeep, leave the bottle, kill the light. Here's to me and good night. Dear Loretta, it's a coal miner's granddaughter, writing you from the kitchen late. You sang about the things a woman wasn't supposed to say: the pill, the drink, the cheating, and the bills that wouldn't pay. But you're hollering through a static radio. You told the truth in 3 chords so the rest of us could go. My grandmother kept your records like a second family Bible. Played you on the nights the rent was due and money wasn't able. So dear Loretta, I'm still singing it loud, the way you taught a poor girl to be proud. I got dirt on my boots and a fire in my chest, a cold country woman doing her level best. If they try to make me quiet, make me small, make me bow, I just hear you hollering now. They said a girl from nothing didn't have a thing to give. You made a crown of nothing and you showed us how to live. 4 walls and 7 children and a guitar and a spine. You wrote your own redemption, every single line. Go look her up if you don't know the coal dust in the crown. The fightingest woman that the mountains ever found. So dear Loretta, I'm still singing it loud, the way you taught a poor girl to be proud. I got dirt on my boots and a fire in my chest, a cold country woman doing her level best. If they try to make me quiet, make me small, make me bow, I just hear you hollering now. You're gone now, but you're humming say. So dear Loretta, it's a coal miner's granddaughter, and I'm doing you proud. Spend my whole life saying sorry for taking up a little floor. Sorry for my laughing, sorry for my gray, sorry that I aged the way a body's gonna age. Sorry for the second slice, sorry for my voice, sorry I had wants like wanting was a choice. 50 years of sorry stacked up by the door. Then one morning I just didn't say it anymore. 'Cause I don't apologize no more for the space I take, for the woman I am. I don't shrink to fit through your little door. I don't dim my light so you can feel like a man. I paid for every wrinkle, earned every score, and I don't apologize, not anymore. You like me when I shrank myself to make the room feel wide, when I swallowed all my opinions and I kept my hurt inside. But somewhere past the change of life, a meaner peace set in. I quit waiting on permission that was never gonna come. Now I eat the way I wanna, say the thing I mean. The most dangerous woman is a woman turning serene. 'Cause I don't apologize no more for the space I take, for the woman I am. I don't shrink to fit through your little door. I don't dim my light so you can feel like a man. I paid for every wrinkle, earned every score, and I don't apologize, not anymore. I'm sorry to the girl I was for all the years I spent apologizing for the very things that made me magnificent. That's the only sorry left in me. I'll say it once and mean it whole, then I'm done. I'm taking back my soul. So I spent my whole life saying sorry, and I just don't anymore. Your room still got the glow stars on the ceiling, and the quiet I'm still learning how to bear. I taught you how to tie your boots and stand up to a fight. Taught you reading by the kitchen bulb most every night. I told you that the world was yours to go and take a hold. Now you went and took me at my word, and God, the house is cold. There's a plate I set from habit, there's a porch I leave the light, there's a woman in the doorway who don't sleep 'Cause I raised you to lead, baby, raised you to fly. Did my job so good that I taught myself goodbye. I'd do it all again, every mile, every tear. The cruelest kind of loving is the kind that don't keep you here. So go on and be everything, don't you turn around for me. I raised you to leave. That's how I love you, see. They don't warn you that the winning feels so much like a loss, that the strongest thing a mother does is count what it all cost. I miss your muddy footprints, miss the slamming of the screen, miss being the whole world to you at 17. But I'd rather ache here empty than to clip a single wing. Her mother's love's a leaving, that's the hard and holy thing. 'Cause I raised you to lead, baby, raised you to fly. Did my job so good that I taught myself goodbye. I'd do it all again, every mile, every tear. The cruelest kind of loving is the kind that don't keep you here. So go on and be everything, don't you turn around for me. I raised you to leave. That's how I love you, see. I'm proud and I'm broken, both the same exact amount. You being gone and you being brave are the same thing turned around. So I'll cry into the dish towel and I'll wave you down the lane, and I'll thank God for the heartbreak. I'd choose it all again. So your room still got the glow stars on the ceiling, and I'm leaving them up there. There's a pew that's got my shape worn in, and a bar stool that knows my name. I drank a little Saturday, I pray a little more, wake up Sunday with the whiskey and the word fighting for the floor. The preacher says I'm falling, well, I never claimed to fly. I just hold the rail of mercy and I look the Lord in the eye. I cuss, I sin, I stumble, and I mean it when I kneel. Grace ain't for the perfect, it's for women like me who feel. 'Cause I'm a Sunday kind of sinner, hands still shaking when I sing the hymn. Broken at the altar, but I'm getting a little thinner. On the things I carry, I just hand them back to Him. I ain't no saint, and I'll never be a winner, but I show up Sunday a sinner. My grandmother had callous knees from praying through the storm. Bottle in one cupboard, Bible keeping the other one warm. She taught me God ain't looking for the clean ones in the crowd. He's looking for the honest, saying, Lord, I'm falling now. So I bring him on my Saturdays, my anger and my wine, and he takes them like a father takes a kid that lost the line. 'Cause I'm a Sunday kind of sinner, hands still shaking when I sing the hymn. Broken at the altar, but I'm getting a little thinner. On the things I carry, I just hand them back to him. I ain't no saint, and I'll never be a winner, but I show up Sunday a sinner, a sinner. The same hands that held the whiskey are the hands I'm lifting high. The same throat that did the cussing is the one that prays tonight. I'm a contradiction walking, and I think the Lord don't mind. The worst of me and the best of me arrive at the same time. So there's a pew that's got my shape worn in, and he saves me anyway. I packed the truck while you were sleeping. Didn't slam a thing, just left you dreaming. I'm not the kind of scream and throw the ring across the floor. I just got real quiet and stopped fighting for the door. You mistook my silence for a woman giving in, but I was counting up the cost of where we'd been. I folded all my tide into a single suitcase, left the porch light on so you could see my empty space. I'll be gone by morning, honey, gone by the dawn. No note on the table, no long drawn out song, just two tail lights fading where the cornfields start. I'm not taking nothing but the keys in my heart. You can keep the good china, keep the house and lawn. I'll be gone by morning, long gone. Funny how a woman learns to leave before she goes. Years of quiet practice that her husband never knows. I left a little each time you forgot to ask my name, till there wasn't much to pack when the real morning came. I'm not angry, I'm not crying, I'm just finally awake. There's a difference between leaving and a heart about to break. I'll be gone by morning, honey, gone by the dawn. No note on the table, no long drawn out song, just two tail lights fading where the this door so soft. You won't even hear me choosing me at last. So I packed the truck while you were sleeping, and the road's the only thing still keeping me. Barkeep, leave the bottle, kill the light. It's just me and the jukebox tonight. I used to hate the quiet, used to fill it up with him. Now I order whiskey neat and let the evening dim. There's an empty stool beside me where the trouble used to sit. I don't miss the noise, I just got used to it. The neon hums a hymn for all the women drinking late, the ones who learn that lonely ain't the same as second rate. So pour me a whiskey for one. Here's to the leaving I've finally done, to the bed that's all mine in the long quiet drive, to the woman in the mirror I kept alive. I ain't waiting on nobody, ain't missing anyone. Just a whiskey for one. They look at me with pity, like a table set for two. But this seat that's staying empty is the bravest thing I do. I raised my kids, I buried hopes, I gave away my prime. Now the only company I'm keeping is my time. There's a kind of freedom in a glass you don't have to share. A woman and her whiskey and a stool in the night air. So pour me a whiskey for one. Here's to the leaving I've finally done, to the bed that's all mine in the long quiet drive, to the woman in the mirror I kept alive. I ain't waiting on nobody, ain't missing anyone. Just a whiskey for one. Alone ain't lonely, not the way they think. There's a fullness in the silence, in the ice against the drink. I spent so long afraid of this. An empty chair, a quiet room. Turns out it's the safest place I've been since I was a bride. So barkeep, leave the bottle, kill the light. Here's to me and good night. My mama wore her wedding ring on a chain around her neck, long after he was gone, long after the wreck. She raised 4 kids on biscuits and a backbone made of steel. Worked the night shift smiling so we'd never know the deal. Never heard her crying, though I know the pillow did. She kept her break in private, that's the bravest thing she hid. She taught me how to stand before she taught me how to walk. Loaded me with quiet and a fire that don't talk. I was born of her fire, raised up in her name, a soft-spoken woman with a slow burning flame. You won't see me coming, you won't hear me roar. I'm my mother's daughter, and that's more than enough and more. Whatever they take, whatever they require, I'll stand, 'cause I was born of her fire. She's silver now and smaller, but her hands still know the work. Still slips me $20, still won't let the worry lurk. And when I face the meanness that this old world can bring, I hear her humming hymns over everything. I am every prayer she whispered, every tear she wouldn't show. I'm the harvest of a woman that the world will never know. I was born of her fire, raised up in her name, a soft-spoken woman with a slow burning flame. You won't see me coming, you won't hear me roar. I'm my mother's daughter, and that's more than enough and more. Whatever they take, whatever they require, I'll stand, 'cause I was born of her fire. The gentlest woman raised the wildest thing I am. She made me soft enough to break and hard enough to damn. And if I'm ever half the storm she weathered with a grin, I'll have won the only fight that I was born to win. So she wears a ring on a chain around her neck, and so will I expect. There's a mason jar of ashes on the windowsill, catches morning light, and it sits there still. They handed me a flag and a folded up goodbye. Told me he was peaceful, I know that's a lie. He fought for every breath like he fought for every dime. Coal dust in his lungs and a debt he couldn't climb. I keep his pocket knife, I keep his wedding band, I keep the calluses he left here on my hand. Now it's ashes in a mason jar, whiskey in the glass, one for the road he's on, one for the time that passed. I ain't crying anymore, I just talk to the dark, tell him about my day by the light of a spark. However far he wandered, however far, he's ashes in the mason jar. like grief's a door you close. But love don't leave a body just 'cause the body goes. I drive his old truck, I cuss the way he cussed. I'm half my mother's mercy, half my daddy's dust. And when the radio plays something that he'd know, I turn it up too loud and I let the whole thing go. Now it's ashes in the mason jar, whiskey in the glass, one for the road he's on, one for the time that passed. I ain't crying anymore, I just talk to the dark, tell him about my day by the light of a spark. However far he wandered, however far, he's ashes in the mason jar. He's gone and he's right here, both at the same time. Heaviest thing I carry and the reason that I climb. I buried him in November and I plant him every spring. Death don't get the last word, not on everything. So there's a mason jar of ashes on the windowsill, and I love him still. Your room still got the glow stars on the ceiling, and a quiet I'm still learning how to bear. I taught you how to tie your boots and stand up to a fight. Taught you reading by the kitchen bowl most every night. I told you that the world was yours to go and take a hold. Now you went and took me at my word, and God, the house is cold. There's a plate I set from habit, there's a porch I leave the light, there's a woman in the doorway who don't sleep so good at night. 'Cause I raised you to lead, baby, raised you to fly. Did my job so good that I taught myself goodbye. I'd do it all again, every mile, every tear. The cruelest kind of loving is the kind that don't keep you here. So go on and be everything, don't you turn around for me. I raised you to leave, that's how I love, you see. They don't warn you that the winning feels so much like a loss, that the strongest thing a mother does is count what it all cost. I miss your muddy footprints, miss the slamming of the screen, miss being the whole world to you at 17. But I'd rather ache here empty than to clip a single wing. A mother's love's a leaving, that's the hard and only thing. 'Cause I raised you to leave. both the same exact amount. You being gone and you being brave are the same thing turned around. So I cry into the dish towel and I wave you down the lane, and I'll thank God for the heartbreak. I'd choose it all again. So your room still got the glow stars on the ceiling, and I'm leaving them up there. I don't slam doors no more. I just lock 'em real slow. I used to throw the dishes, screaming till I shook. Now I pour my coffee black and I don't even look. You think I went soft cause I quit raising hell, but the calm in my eyes is a story I won't tell. I traded all my matches for a steady low flame. Same fire, same girl, I just changed the game. Cause I'm the quiet kind of mean, the kind you don't see coming till it's done. Smile like Sunday, cold as gasoline. I don't gotta raise my voice to load the gun. Honey, sharpen all you want, I'm already keen. I'm the quiet kind of mean. You like me better breaking, begging on the floor. Easy to forgive a girl still keeping score. But I packed up my anger in a mason jar, set it on the shelf where the good glasses are. Now I sip it real slow when the night gets long. Ain't bitter anymore, just patient and strong. Cause I'm the quiet kind of mean, the kind you don't see coming till it's done. Smile like Sunday, cold as gasoline. I don't gotta raise my voice to load the gun. Honey, sharpen all you want, I'm already keen. I'm the quiet kind of mean. Funny how the softest voice can cut the deepest wound. How a woman finds a power in the quiet of a room. I forgave you and I meant it, and I'd still watch you fall, loving, leaving in one breath. That's the meanest love of all. So I don't slam doors no more. I just lock 'em real slow. Spent my whole life saying sorry for taking up a little floor. Sorry for my laughing, sorry for my greed. Sorry that I aged the way your body's gonna age. Sorry for the second slice, sorry for my voice. Sorry I had once like wanting was a choice. 50 years of sorry stacked up by the door. Then one morning I just didn't say it anymore. Cause I don't apologize no more for the space I take, for the woman I am. I don't shrink to fit through your little door. I don't dim my light so you can feel like a man. I paid for every wrinkle, earned every score, and I don't apologize, not anymore. You like me when I shrank myself to make the room feel wide, when I swallowed all my opinions and I kept my hurt inside. But somewhere past the change of life, a meaner peace set in. I quit waiting on permission gonna come. Now I eat the way I wanna, say the thing I mean. The most dangerous woman is a woman turning serene. 'Cause I don't apologize no more for the space I take, for the woman I am. I don't shrink to fit through your little door. I don't dim my light so you can feel like a man. I paid for every wrinkle, earned every score, and I don't apologize, not anymore. I'm sorry to the girl I was, for all the years I spent apologizing for the very things that made me magnificent. That's the only sorry left in me. I'll say it once and mean it whole, then I'm done. I'm taking back my soul. So I spent my whole life saying sorry, and I just don't anymore. Yeah. There's a pew that's got my shape worn in, and a bar stool that knows my name. I drank a little Saturday, I pray a little more, wake up Sunday with the whiskey and the word fighting for the floor. The preacher says I'm falling, well, I never claimed to fly. I just hold the rail of mercy, and I look the Lord in the eye. I cuss, I sin, I stumble, and I mean it when I kneel. Grace ain't for the perfect, it's for women like me who feel. 'Cause I'm a Sunday kind of sinner, hands still shaking when I sing the hymn. Broken at the altar, but I'm getting a little thinner. On the things I carry, I just hand them back to Him. I ain't no saint, and I'll never be a winner, but I show up Sunday a sinner, a sinner. My grandmother had callous knees from praying through the storm. Bottle in one cupboard, Bible keeping the other one warm. She taught me God ain't looking for the clean ones in the crowd. He's looking for the honest, saying, Lord, I'm falling now. So I bring Him all my Saturdays, my anger and my wine, and He takes them like a father takes a kid that lost the line. 'Cause I'm a Sunday kind of sinner, hands still shaking when I sing the hymn. Broken at the altar, but I'm getting a little thinner. On the things I carry, I just hand them back to Him. I ain't no saint, and I'll never be a winner, but I show up Sunday a sinner. The same hands that held the whiskey are the hands I'm lifting high. The same throat that did the cussing is the one that prays tonight. I'm a contradiction walking, and I think the Lord don't mind. The worst of me and the best of me are right at the same time. So there's a pew that's got my shape worn in, and he saves me anyway.